Good evening. This is Bronson's By Any Means Necessary Fantasy Baseball Talk. It's been a couple of days. I apologize for not getting you videos the last couple of days. Last night was just a weird night, a weird day. So I didn't really have time. Saturdays are usually they've been my days off from doing these videos anyways. And Friday. What happened on Friday? Why didn't I don't remember why I didn't do a video on Friday, but I'm back at it today, and a couple of things to update you on with my life, I suppose. I am starting a new job on Monday. I'm going back, I'm going back to my job at the airport that I had pre-COVID. It's a job I really enjoyed. It's a job with coworkers that I really vibe with, that I actually like, that like me. You know, it's hard for me to find people who not only like me, but people that I like to be around. So I'm happy to be back there. I got a pay raise too, and I'll be getting guaranteed 40 hours. So in 5 days, 5 days a week. No longer will I have to work 7 days a week just to get to 30. I'll be getting guaranteed 40 overtime through the summer, so I'll actually end up making more money than I was when I was making $20 an hour for the Postal Service. It just didn't gel with those people. I didn't gel with that boss. Wasn't vibing there. I was tired of working nights. I was tired of the commute. I was just really burnt out on the commute and the job. I was just drained by all the drama and the bullshit and the mental hoops I was having to jump through just to, be sociable with people that I'm just not fans of. The people there were just either they were older, like my age or older, and they were just lazy, just didn't care, and just didn't have a work ethic. I'm just not into that. Or they were young, immature people who were fresh out of high school and still acted like they were in high school. It just didn't really fit in there. So I'll be happy to be back next Monday at my old job with a pay raise, and with some guaranteed hours back. Also, it'll be nice to be back in a climate controlled situation coming into summer. It'll be nice to have just climate control. And if you've never had a job that's indoors with climate control, you don't know what you're missing until you experience it, and then you lose it. It's crazy. But I'm excited to be starting that job next Monday. The only problem is I'm not gonna be able to take any vacations until the end of August. My boss and I have already come to an agreement that I won't request any time off until late August, when I'm planning to go to Minnesota for catch some Vikings preseason football, and maybe obviously do a little exploring, which kind of puts a damper in my plans to go back to Arizona sometime in July. So I'm actually trying to get down there sometime this week or next weekend for the summer solstice, because that summer solstice is on Sunday. So that'd be kind of cool to see in the Valley of the Sun, as they call Phoenix. Even though I don't really want to go to Phoenix, I've been noticing that it's a little cheaper and a little easier to get to Phoenix by plane than it is Tucson for some reason. I don't know why. But Phoenix. And besides, I have an aunt and some cousins who live there, so I might actually, if I give them a heads up, might actually be able to stay there for free, which would dramatically diminish the cost of my trip. If I was going to Tucson, for example, I would have to pay for a place to stay. So maybe I'll just, I'm basically just going back because, I liked it there, and I want to see if I truly love it there and want to move there. But really, I want to experience that 110 degree. Sorry, I have something in my eye. Heat for a couple of days and see if I can live with that. And so Phoenix is probably a better place for that. If I could tolerate that Phoenix heat for a couple of days, and I know that Tucson will be even better. So, but even if I do go out there, I'm still gonna try to find a way to make it down to Tucson for at least a day. It's not that far to hop on a Greyhound or something and get down there for a day and or whatever. But we'll see. I'm currently shopping for deals, last minute deals, see what I can find. I guess I can't really call it a spontaneous trip because I am kind of planning it out a little bit, but it is kind of spontaneous because I was planning on going a little later. And I actually almost hopped on a plane this morning at 12:30 at night just to, I was gonna hop on a flight out to Denver, and then I was gonna transfer planes in Denver, on down to Phoenix, get to Phoenix early this morning, but I didn't. I wasn't committed to that idea, so I didn't do it. But I'm still looking for some to get me down later on, sometime this week. Today I've been doing a little shopping. I was able to replace most of what I had stolen from me in Montana, except the bag. Couldn't find a bag that I liked. I'm really depressed because the bag that I had was perfect. It was perfect carry-on size. I could fit 4 days of clothes in there. It had airplanes on it, which was perfect for traveling with. I'm not able to find that bag again. I got it for $9. I can find it online for like $30. I don't know if I want to pay $30 for that bag again. When I got it for $9, I got it for such a good deal. But yeah, I was able to replace most of my stuff, and I even got, because of my debit card, sometimes I win back the money that I spend. So I actually got one of my trips, my shopping trip at Goodwill, where I bought a couple of shirts and some socks. I got that shopping trip free, basically, so that was kind of cool. My drink. I did go to the movies earlier. I did watch Peter Rabbit 2, which was actually really hilarious. I haven't seen the first one. Maybe I need to see the first one, but the second one was so funny. I was laughing, and it was so great to be in the theater with some kids sitting behind me, hear them laugh. It was great. It's cute to hear kids laugh, but their belly laughs like that. It was great. It was a good experience. I'm glad I went and watched it. Anyway, let's get to the fantasy stuff. That's why you're here, right? I know that I'm a couple days behind, but Nick Madrigal and Max Muncy are both out for extended periods of time. You're going to need some replacements for them at second base and first base, so I've got a list for you, starting with Jed Lowry of Oakland, still a top 5 second baseman, even if he hasn't really been playing great lately, but he is widely available in more than 50% of leagues. He's a guy that you should be adding probably. Josh Rojas of the Diamondbacks, also eligible at third base and shortstop, I believe. Maybe outfield too, depending on your league. He's another good candidate. And Jonathan Villar, I actually don't know how to say his last name, but he's back on the fantasy radar with the Mets. And at first base for you, we got Dan Vogelbach of the Brewers. He's really hitting really well for the last week. And Bobby Dalbec, the rookie from the Red Sox, also really coming on lately. For your streaming pitcher options, it's a good day. Monday's a good day. I got five delightful options for you. Take your pick, or whichever one you end up. If you wait on, just you should have a couple of options for you in the morning. If you don't want to burn a waiver claim or whatever. Starting with a couple guys who are opposing each other, we're going to go with Matthew Boyd of the Tigers against the Royals and Brad Keller of the Royals against the Tigers. Both are two of probably the top 3 options of the day. Shoot, I thought I had 5 options. I guess I only have 4. I apologize for that. But JT Brubaker of the Pirates at the Nationals, quietly putting together a pretty good season for an embarrassing Pirates team. A team that probably the whole coaching staff should probably be fired, and all the players should probably be demoted to the minor leagues. They're terrible, they're awful, they're embarrassing. But JT Brubaker is one bright spot on that team. And the Nationals, it's a hitter-friendly park, and the Nationals still kind of have a reputation as a good hitting team, but really, if you look at the stats, they're a little below average. And lastly, my favorite streamer for the day tomorrow, Adam Wainwright of the Cardinals versus the Marlins. Yes, and I know Adam Wainwright is like 87 years old or something. He's pretty old, but he's still pitching really well. And the Marlins are a team that don't scare anybody. So, yeah, that's it. And some good news. I did finally end my losing streak in my money baseball league. I did win this week, 8-4. So, I didn't have to make a whole lot of roster moves to make it happen either. So I just had a fortunate week. Hopefully, this is the start of more winning ways, because I started out the season really well, and then I went on like a 4-week losing streak, and now I'm winning again. So it'll be hopefully this is a trend moving forward. That's what I'm hoping for. Because yeah, as I've mentioned many times, there's just not a whole lot out there on the waiver wire, whether it's hitters or pitchers. I've just had to take some risks with some starting pitchers that kind of ended up paying off this week. So that's all I got for you guys. I know there's not very many viewers now that I've moved to YouTube. I think, hopefully if I just stick to it and I'll get some more viewers and stuff. I'm still, I still have the passion for this. I still want to do this, whether I have people watching me or not. Even though words of affirmation is a very large love language of mine, I do love positive feedback. I do love being liked. I like people supporting me. That's probably a big reason why I tend to overshare on social media, because I want that validation. I want that positive validation. It's like a drug to me. So yes, it's a little disillusioning when I'm getting very few views, but that's not going to stop me, because I enjoy this very much, and I would love it if I could somehow turn this into a profession. I want to be that guy. I want to be Matthew Berry, basically. I want to be Matthew Berry. The guy is living my dream life. So, yeah, but I guess it's time to end this video. I don't have any more fantasy stuff to contribute. I don't really have anything else to say about my day or my recent days. So, as always, peace, love, and nacho fries, and good luck to you.